Tonight, we look at 6 disturbing camping encounters caught on camera. Real moments, real danger. Don't forget to subscribe for more terrifying footage like this. Let's begin. This chilling footage was recorded by a creator you may already know, Franco, the face behind the long-running YouTube channel Franco TV. For almost 7 years, he's captivated his audience with fearless explorations into the unknown. From haunted cemeteries to abandoned asylums and shadowy woods, Franco seeks out the places most would avoid. But on January 29, 2025, his journey took him to a place far more unsettling. Deep within the wilderness of Argentina, on a deceptively calm evening, he ventured into an area rumored to be cursed. Local folklore speaks of shape-shifting creatures, skinwalkers, that prowl these lands, and some believe disturbing rituals are the only way to keep them at bay. What was supposed to be a solo camping trip quickly turned into something else entirely.
Is that amazing or what? Look at that. It looks like 1,000 pictures being taken. And of course the beautiful stars. And yes, I have been searching for UFOs. I haven't seen anything yet. So I've made it out towards the forest line area. Right over here, and I did find something interesting. It was a pathway inside to the forest area.
Franco begins his stream as the sun sets, standing on a remote dirt road near a forest known as Skinwalker Valley. Pointing into the dark tree line, he describes the location as the most haunted area in the region.
This is creepy. I hope I'm able to find my way out.
He notices a path leading into the woods and begins his descent, flashlight in hand. The forest is oppressive. Every step feels heavier.
I'm trying to see if I can hear anything move. I'm not hearing anything. I can't see anything. It's completely black for me. Oh my god. Freaking birds. See it? What the f*** is that? There it is again. I'm gonna dim down my IR. Bring it up just a bit. See it? What?
Eerie noises follow him. Footsteps, rustling. At one point, 2 glowing eyes appear from the darkness, watching him silently. Franco tries to rationalize. Maybe it's a coyote. Maybe something else.
It's bird feathers. What the hell was that? I'm literally going through this with just a blade. Nothing else. Oh, I just heard something. This is absolutely horrifying. This is so stupid. I really don't want to be here right now. I just don't like the forest because anything could be hiding in here. And I'm worried more about animals than anything.
But as he presses on, the forest seems to react. He stumbles upon an abandoned building, hidden in overgrowth.
What the fuck was that? If I see someone, I'm out. I don't mess around when it comes to people. I'm gonna check the sides in case somebody's hiding on the side. What the hell is that? What the fuck was that? Fuck that shit. Oh, I don't know where the fuck it's coming from. I hear something faint in the distance. I don't know if you guys could hear it. This thing, so that way you guys could hear better. I did hear what just sounded like screaming coming from the outside. May or may not be the reason why I'm hiding inside this place right now.
Inside, he hears distant screams. With only a blade for protection, Franco explores cautiously.
There seems to be a lot more trails going through here. I can't really tell what direction that sound was coming from. Oh my god. Got things all over me. I just heard a man. What the fuck was that? Listen. Fucking shit. What the fuck was that? What is this? I have my knife out because if it is an animal that comes running out, I'd rather kill it than it bite me and I get rabies. Holy shit. It's not my fault. This place is just disgusting at night. They warned me about it too. It's like, be careful because that area is very... People get hurt out there from running. That's why I'm trying my best not to run. Cannot find this mansion to save my life. Oh. I 100% just saw a pair of eyes again. Right over there in front of me. What the fuck am I hearing? I did see...
His flashlight catches more glowing eyes. Then, deliberate footsteps. Someone, or something, is getting closer. He bolts, running through the pitch-black woods until he reaches safety.
Alright, I'm gonna go for a break. So I'm even paranoid to turn my back towards the forest because I heard what sounded like heavy footsteps. I did see what looked like eyes staring at me from further deep inside coming towards the house, and then they were just gone. See, I'm literally just hearing what sounds like movement. What was that? I'm gonna switch to my other camera, my Psionics. Listen. Listen. I don't know what that is. Listen. It sounds like it's coming from here. Oh shit. moved in the bushes to get into from the forest somehow. What the fuck is that? Oh shit.
But the night isn't over. Franco retreats to his car, drives deeper into the woods, and tries setting up camp elsewhere. But again, he hears voices, conversations, footsteps outside his car.
And I just heard something right over here. I could still hear what sounds like talking coming from the forest. What the is that? I'm hearing it from over there. I'm about to do like another thermal sweep. I want to check in front of the car to see if there's anything to worry about, but nothing.
At 4 a.m., more eyes,
But I hear
closer this
footsteps
time.
again coming from
He flees the
forest.
area for good, shaken and breathless. The forest, and whatever inhabits it,
See if you
never
guys
lets
can
him
hear
feel
it.
alone. Franco's encounter raises a disturbing possibility. Were the glowing eyes part of an animal encounter, or something far stranger? The recurring voices, the footsteps, and the feeling of being watched, all echo common traits found in folklore accounts of skinwalkers. And if these tales hold any truth, then rituals involving animal sacrifice may not just be old myths, but warnings. What do you think Franco encountered that night? Was it an elaborate trick of the mind? Or did something ancient and predatory follow him through the trees? Let us know in the comments below. And whatever you do, never camp alone in a place the locals refuse to enter. Next, check out this terrifying solo encounter that left a seasoned hiker questioning reality. Hold on a sec. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's continue. Meet Sarah, an avid outdoor adventurer who lives life on the road, traveling the country in her Jeep Wrangler with her loyal dog always beside her. Through her YouTube channel, Wandering Jeepsy, she documents her breathtaking travels, offering viewers a glimpse into the raw beauty and unpredictability of van life. On November 25, 2024, she ventured into the remote wilderness of southern Utah in search of a peaceful night under the stars. But what began as another serene solo campout quickly spiraled into something far more disturbing. After hours of driving, Sarah discovered a secluded and seemingly perfect spot to camp. Like she always does, she took a walk through the area before settling in, scanning for signs of wildlife, or worse, other people.
I like to walk around when I get to my place that I'm setting up camp at and just scope the area out. Make sure there's no crazy people hiding in the bushes or behind the rocks or wild animals. But I think we're good in this area.
She checked the ground for animal tracks or droppings, confirmed the area was quiet, and then began to set up her camp.
Hi, little one. Hi. Let's put this right here. Yes.
As dusk fell, she brewed tea and relaxed with her dog by her side, enjoying the silence of the wilderness. But soon that silence was broken. A vehicle appeared at the end of the dirt road. Unexpected, out of place. It didn't drive past. Instead, it idled, then crept forward in a strange pattern. Sarah's instincts flared. Quietly, she placed her phone on the dashboard and began recording. The vehicle lingered. Minutes passed. The driver didn't exit. Instead, the car slowly rolled by, and that's when she saw him. A man in a face mask, staring directly at her through the open window. His gaze was locked, emotionless, unmoving. Later, while reviewing the footage, Sarah noticed how unsettling that moment truly was. There were no gestures, no words, just a cold, fixed stare. That was enough. She packed up quickly, adrenaline pumping, refusing to take any chances. Within minutes, she was back on the road, shaken but unharmed. Could it have been an innocent traveler lost in the woods? Or did the man already know Sarah was camping there, watching from a distance before making his move? The timing, the silent stare, and the refusal to leave all point towards something more sinister. What would you have done in Sarah's place? Was it a close call with something dangerous? Or just coincidence? Let us know in the comments, and if you camp alone, always trust your instincts. Meet Bear, an adventurer whose deep connection with the wild takes him to places few would dare explore. Through his channel, Exploring with Bear, he shares every moment of his rugged solo expeditions, often venturing into forests steeped in mystery. On January 2nd, 2025, he set out into the freezing wilderness, a location whispered about in his comment section. Some viewers claim to have seen signs of Bigfoot there. Curious and undeterred by the cold, Bear made his way to a remote campsite. But what began as a typical solo campout would soon spiral into something much more unsettling. Bear arrived just before nightfall and quickly got a fire going. The fading light painted the trees in shadow as temperatures dropped.
Oh, it's cold. All right. So we'll let that sit there for a bit.
Sensing the forest's stillness, Bear set up a camera near his tent and placed a single apple in view, a small gesture meant to attract anything unusual. He then hiked into the woods with his flashlight, scanning the trees.
That sounded like a gate or something, like a metal gate, but there is no metal gate back here that I know of. Oh, I got the shivers. I got the shivers. Oh.
That's when he heard it, the sharp clang of metal. A gate? There shouldn't be any gate this deep in the woods. Then came a deep knock, and another. Back at camp, Bear's unattended camera picked up something else. A low, guttural growl echoing in the cold air. Bear, unaware of the sound, kept exploring.
It goes down. Look at all the leaves messed up there. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's scaring me. That's scaring me.
That's when he discovered massive footprints, far too large to belong to any human. The trail led him toward a frozen lake, with more tracks scattered across the snow. Fighting cold and fear, Bear followed the trail until instinct told him to stop.
Man, my hands feel like they're gonna freaking fall off. All this is slippery. Oh man. There's more tracks. There's more tracks. I really don't want to track them no more. I don't want to know. Whatever it is, it can't be good. I've never had anything good happen.
He turned back. Back at camp, the apple remained untouched.
The apple's still there. Bigfoot, my boy, did not come get the apple yet. That's alright. That's alright. We'll leave it sit here all night though. Alright, we gotta get back to the truck. I'm freaking scared. I'm freezing. Okay.
But Bear's nerves were worn thin. He eventually retreated to his truck for warmth, set another camera to roll, and crawled into his sleeping bag. The forest quieted, but sometime in the night, a loud thud struck the truck. Bear slept through it. In the morning, all seemed normal. Birds chirped. Sunlight pierced the trees. He packed up and left, unaware of what the camera had recorded. The eerie growl, the gate-like clanging, and the massive footprints all seemed to point to something beyond the usual wildlife. Could Bear have wandered into Bigfoot territory? Or was something else lurking in the darkness? Something that didn't want him there. Meet Luke, a seasoned wilderness enthusiast who thrives on hiking, backpacking, and remote truck camping. Through his channel, The Outdoor Gear Review, Luke shares unfiltered moments from life off-grid, embracing both the serenity and challenges of the outdoors. On August 2nd, 2021, he ventured into the quiet backcountry of Virginia, seeking solitude and a break from modern distractions. But what began as a tranquil escape would take an unsettling turn no one could have predicted. After scouting the area, Luke found the ideal location to park his truck for the night. He set up camp with care, bug mesh in place, bedding ready, lights and fan positioned. Everything arranged for a peaceful evening.
We have the bug mesh set up to keep all the black flies out. I have a table set up. I have my sleeping pad inflated. I have my bedding and all that ready to go. I have the lights. I have my fan.
As storm clouds began gathering in the distance, he took a short hike to enjoy the last moments of daylight.
So, as far as the weather goes, it's changing rapidly. We have thunder back here. We have some building dark clouds over here. Okay. Now there's thunder over here. we have this super big dark monster forming over here. Tell you what, we may not hike very far for the simple fact that if it started pouring, I don't know if we'd get back in time. I'm not sure if we would even see the rain unless it was on top of us. But it is beautiful, everyone. Pretty close to my campsite. Whoa. Check this out. The sky is bizarre looking. What is that? Hopefully that's showing up on camera.
Thunder echoed in the background, and the sky took on strange colors. Sensing rain approaching, Luke returned to his truck.
So you can see there, maybe, I've begun rounding the edge there. I'm going to round all the way around this thing. That's nicely put, isn't it? I'm going to round all the way around this thing. That's funny. Yeah, folks, as far as the afternoon goes, nice, smooth, pleasant. It's been nice and quiet. It's been storming all day, all around us, but yet...
He brewed coffee, carved a small sculpture, and began preparing dinner, a thick bacon cheeseburger sizzling over his camp stove. But just as he began eating, something unexpected shattered the silence.
Absolutely bizarre.
A bizarre, echoing laugh pierced through the trees, followed by strange, slurred voices. A woman's voice stood out, loud and erratic. From the sound of it, she wasn't alone. Luke froze. He couldn't see them, but their behavior suggested they were intoxicated, possibly on drugs. He stayed low, hoping they'd pass without noticing.
Came down, turned around, went back out. From the moment I heard that vehicle, I mean, I could still hear her. She's laughing hysterically, but not a normal laugh. Anytime that you go to remote areas, you will find people like that.
Minutes passed like hours. Eventually, the voices faded. Luke, still shaken, finished his meal and debated whether to stay. In the end, he decided to remain for the night, but the unease lingered. As he lay in his sleeping setup, the forest quieted, but sleep was elusive. Only when morning came did he finally breathe easy. The strangers never returned, but the experience left Luke rattled. It's unclear who those people were or what they were doing deep in the woods. Some believe they may have stumbled into Luke's camp by accident. Others wonder if their appearance was more deliberate. The way they lingered, the manic laughter, the timing. What do you think would have happened if Luke had made noise or responded to them? Let us know in the comments. And remember, in the wilderness, the danger isn't always what you expect. Meet Sergey, a Russian content creator known for his daring solo expeditions into some of the most desolate forests on Earth. His YouTube channel, Bad Pioneer, documents his raw and unfiltered survival experiences in the wilderness, places that most would never dare explore alone. On February 6, 2019, Sergey set out for another adventure. This time, his destination was a secluded area deep within the Siberian forest. He had recently heard eerie stories from a fellow hunter, tales suggesting the woods concealed dark, unexplained secrets. Compelled to uncover the truth for himself, Sergey prepared his gear and ventured into the unknown. After hours of navigating through snow-covered terrain, Sergey selected a quiet, remote clearing to establish his campsite. As night descended and the forest grew darker, he retreated into his tent, hoping for rest. However, peace didn't last long. Strange sounds soon began to echo through the woods.
Твою мать.
distant, irregular noises that didn't resemble anything natural. Stepping out into the icy night with his camera, Sergey scanned the darkness. The sounds persisted.
О, блядь. Тихо, 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 братан. Запыхался нахуй. Тихо. Вот там где-то, блядь. А ну-ка, пошли. Пошли, блядь. Залазь аккуратно.
A branch cracked nearby, and the tension escalated. He wandered deeper, driven by a mix of caution and curiosity. Then, faint but unmistakable,
О-о-о. Ты чё, блядь?
a woman's cry pierced the silence. It was coming from somewhere among the trees. Why would anyone be out here, in such an isolated forest, in the dead of night? Then it escalated. Gunshots rang out, one of them coming alarmingly close. Sergey immediately hit the ground, staying motionless for over 20 minutes as adrenaline surged. When silence finally returned, he made the decision to abandon his gear and flee the forest under cover of night. To this day, the details of what Sergey encountered remain unexplained. Could it have been a group of illegal hunters, a cult gathering, or perhaps something darker entirely? Some believe the cries and the gunfire point to human activity that was never meant to be witnessed. Others suggest that the forest is cursed, a place that repels intruders with fear and confusion. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain. Sergey never returned to that part of the forest again. And if you think this was disturbing, wait until you see what happens in the next case. It was 2009, a warm summer night in rural Oklahoma, when a group of teenage boys decided to spend the evening in the woods for a casual camping adventure. Like many their age, they were full of energy, pulling pranks, experimenting with fire, and documenting their antics on camera for laughs. They had brought along a gasoline-soaked bottle and were attempting a risky stunt, joking around as they filmed the whole thing. At first, nothing seemed out of the ordinary, but what they captured in the background would later leave them rattled.
Is you putting it right in there in that corner?
Right in the center, see that?
Hey, hold on for a second. Put that tell us all when you are.
Okay, you ready?
Is it gonna light the couch on fire?
No, it shoots up.
Okay, put it in my phone's almost dead. Okay.
Oh, it's hot, perfect. Most bold.
There we go.
Hopefully I didn't. I've loosened it overnight. It'll take a minute. It'll start.
Fire better not go out. Me and Dax have burritos we need to cook. It's all out. It's too far. No.
Don't you care do that? Suck. Let's see that. Sure with that. It's not there right. Yeah.
Suck, is it just leaking out the balloon?
Yeah. Suck.
Jenny. Yeah, that hot enough to reach out the water?
It's not leaking out the bottom, is it? It's not probably. It's going. Got this thing?
Up there, has it?
No. Except.
Did any of us throw anything else in there?
Watch.
Damn it.
Come on, do it.
Hey, did any of you guys throw anything else in the bench? Oh, there it goes. Here we go. Come on, let's just right here. Come on. Did you fucking split her? Oh! Yeah!
Amid the chaos of laughter and experimentation, the teens remained unaware of what the camera had accidentally picked up. In one clip, as they focused on lighting their improvised fire setup, a tall, pale figure could be seen in the background, moving silently among the trees. No one in the group noticed it at the time. It wasn't until later that night, back home, while reviewing the footage, that they realized something strange had been lurking nearby. The figure appeared distinctly humanoid, but its positioning didn't match any of the boys. In fact, everyone else was visible in front of the lens, meaning whatever it wasn't part of the group. What they had unintentionally filmed still raises questions today. Some speculate it may have been a trick of the light or camera distortion. Others believe the boys may have encountered something far less explainable, perhaps even a cryptid, a spirit, or an unknown figure watching from a distance. The video never went viral, but among those who have seen it, the clip continues to spark debates about what was really caught on camera that night. Was it just coincidence? A shadow? Or was someone, or something, intentionally watching them? Whatever the answer may be, the encounter remains one of the most chillingly unexplained moments ever unintentionally recorded on film. That's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, don't miss what's coming next.